Hello folks, this is Alan Dean Foster, the man who used the universe, and I'm not going to talk about this too long. It's a decent book. The title kind of gives it away, but it's futuristic with humans and alien races and strange interactions among them and weird computer situations, and it's fairly old book, but it's not really dated. The thing I discovered with this was rereading it, having this book literally many years, and rereading it at least 4 or 5 times over the years. I don't like it as much as I did it. I really loved it, say 15 or 20 years ago, and now I still like it, but it's lost some of its appeal. We change and the world changes, and our tastes change, I guess. It's still a decent book. If you find any books by Alan Dean Foster, he's written some of the better classic sci-fis. Like all authors, some of his works are better than others, but look for him if you see him somewhere. I want to talk a little about, I had a good trip yesterday. Today is dire warnings of a blizzard situation up north and east of us. Here they're saying 2 to 6, so they don't know. I think we're going to get 2 inches of snow. We had very heavy winds for a bit this morning. I had thunder overnight, but fortunately when I was out yesterday the weather was great. You see this book, I don't know if I'm going to review it later, but if you look at the top it says Forgotten Realms. It's a little dark for you because it's dark blue. Forgotten Realms, and it's TSR. And I read a bunch of these books earlier in life. We used to have a game called Dungeons and Dragons and things like that. They were board games, and we didn't have World of Warcraft yet. We didn't have Warcraft 2 even yet. That came along later. PCs were very weak. To show you the price on it, that's what I paid, and I didn't pay any tax. I got about a half dozen of these. Now the thing is, there's different series. The quality varies quite a bit on these old Forgotten Realms books. This is in really nice condition. It looks like it's been read 4 or 5 times at the most. But now if you can get used books really cheap, and even if this isn't very good, I found one that I know I had read before and liked. I don't remember the plot exactly yet. I probably read it, I hate to say, 2 decades ago. Not this book, another one. Maybe I'll review that later. These are fantasy genre, and you sometimes you have to get into it, and there's a lot of series. I want to try to refer to one. I think it's The Knights of the Black Rose, and that's kind of a dark area. I remember reading that years ago. It made an impression on me. It was not a good, nice protagonist. It was actually a strong knight that was really in a place like hell, and that's where the book took place, the setting. And it was a decent book, and it was kind of the beginning of that era where objects or main characters in a movie or a book or a play weren't all good, and the good guy didn't always win. And actually now when you look at our government is totally corrupt, 100% corrupt. Nothing can be done. Yeah, your local postal character might be a good guy, but we're really screwed now, folks. But that 20-25 years ago and longer, they didn't have that often. The protagonist or the main character was not really your good guy, but they've worked on that theme for years and people are more familiar with it now. And I've been on almost 5 minutes. I'm going to wrap this up. I hope I don't have much trouble shoveling this evening. I don't think I will. And we'll see what I do next. And Tina, put your videos back up, please. and watch Happy Fluffy when she puts up her videos. That's all for now, folks.